एसटी की एक्ट की कोई भी वायलेशन नहीं है, ना तो एफआईआर दर्ज हो सकती है। जो वर्ड्स किसी को कहे हो तो लॉ ये कहता है कि उसको पता होना चाहिए कि ये पर्टिकुलर पर्सन उस कास्ट का है। जो सड़क पे है या पब्लिक में वहां खड़ा है, हाउ ए कॉरेस्पॉन्डेंट हु इज फ्रॉम दिल्ली या यूपी और द ड्राइवर और ए कैमरामैन कैन नो इसका क्या कास्ट है। और इतना कास्ट के करने से उन दोनों को, तीनों को अंदर कर दिया।
अब इसी डुप्लिसिटी को लेकर बीजेपी ये मांग कर रही है कि पहले अरविंद केजरीवाल और आम आदमी पार्टी अपने अंदर, अपनी पार्टी के अंदर देख ले, बिकॉज उनका यही कहना है कि अपने ही मंत्री के खिलाफ लालचंद कटारूचक, उनका बताया जा रहा है कि एक सेक्सुअल एक्सप्लॉयटेशन ऑफ अ दलित यूथ का केस उनके ऊपर है। अगर उतनी तेजी से अगर वो टाइम्स नेटवर्क के जो रिपोर्टर्स है उन पर कार्रवाई करते हुए नजर आते हैं तो अपने ही मंत्री के खिलाफ क्यों नहीं की?
हेवीवेट मिनिस्टर लालचंद कटारूचक, इनके खिलाफ एससी कमीशन ने पंजाब की सरकार और पंजाब के डीजीपी को नोटिस जारी किया है। उनके इस आम आदमी पार्टी के स्टोरी, द स्टोरी ऑफ डिबॉचरी, स्टोरी ऑफ सेक्सुअल एक्सप्लॉयटेशन, स्टोरी ऑफ प्रेडेटरी बिहेवियर पर दुर्भावना के साथ एक के ऊपर कार्रवाई की गई है। इसके प्रति पूरे देश में जो भावना जगी है वो आपके सामने है और ये उसी मानसिकता को परिलक्षित करता है कि किस प्रकार से ये सवालों से भागते हैं, ये जवाबदेही से भागते हैं, ये अकाउंटेबिलिटी से भागते हैं। आज फिर से एक बार मैं कहूंगा कि खंडन करते हैं हम अरविंद केजरीवाल, आम आदमी पार्टी, भगवंत मान की सरकार का इस कृत्य के लिए, और जो वो बार बार ऐसे मंत्री को बचाने के लिए अडिग है। क्या कार्रवाई की जाएगी इस एंटी दलित मंत्री पर, इसके ऊपर जवाब देने का मेहरबानी का काम आम आदमी पार्टी करे।
However, on the other hand, more voices continue to slam the Aam Aadmi Party's shocking arm twisting and vindictive operation that we have seen ever since Sheesh Mahal news break that the channel exposed last week. When the Congress Party has been saying that shooting the messenger is not, especially when it comes to the actor, that when it comes to revenge, that actually shows the truth on part of the Aam Aadmi Party's alleged desperation in the case that they are going right against the reporter of the network that actually came out with the expose.
बिल्कुल, मैं सबसे पहले तो ये मैंने शुरू से ही बल्कि टाइम्स नाउ में डिबेट में ही मैंने वहां पे नाविका जी को और टाइम्स नाउ नव भारत को बधाई दी थी कि सबसे पहले आप लोगों ने शीश महल का पर्दाफाश किया था और शायद उसकी सजा भी आपके रिपोर्टर को भुगतनी पड़ रही है। और हम इसकी तीव्र निंदा करते हैं। किसी भी रिपोर्टर के साथ में उसको अच्छी खबर, असली खबर दिखाने के लिए उसको प्रताड़ित नहीं किया जाना चाहिए। और लोकतंत्र के लिए ये सबसे खराब समय होता है जब किसी भी रिपोर्टर को कोई सरकार भी उसको तंग करे।
गुरप्रीत फिलहाल हमारे साथ लाइव जुड़े हुए हैं। लेट मी स्ट्रेट अवे गो अक्रॉस टू हिम। ही इज जॉइनिंग अस राइट आउटसाइड द पंजाब एंड हरियाणा हाई कोर्ट टुडे। गुरप्रीत, आज का मामला कितने बजे कार्रवाई जो सुनवाई होगी, कितने बजे का वो वक्त दिया, इसके बारे में जरा बताएं। आज आखिरकार क्या होने वाला है?
Well, we are standing in front of Punjab and Haryana High Court where the case will be coming up. We have seen on the urgent hearing which has been heard by the Honorable High Court, finally Bhawana Kishore was able to get relief. But now the battle, legal battle has been started for the two other colleagues. One is the camera person and another is the driver who are still in judicial custody. A lot of questions are being raised over the FIR and even the court has also observed this thing that when the complainant and accused, they are not known to each other, how this castiest remark can be invoked, this section can be invoked in the FIR. Today there is a very, very crucial hearing which is going to come up in Punjab and Haryana High Court, and if we can talk about the Times Now group, we have seen this legal battle has already been initiated when we had already approached the court and we had filed that petition under the urgent matter, and finally Bhavana was able to get a relief in that case. So today the case is going to be listed, and once it is going to be listed, then the bench will be clear, and after that we will see this FIR which has been lodged by the Punjab police, that will be legally examined under the scrutiny of Honorable High Court, and after that they will be able to find out what were the flaws in this FIR, why there was a haste to take all the people in the custody, and even during while reading the FIR, a lot of questions were being raised by the opposition party also. They are saying in the FIR it seems that it's the accident case, and even if the accident case there are the bailable offences and they can be bailed out immediately, but in walking of SC/ST Act, that is one of the prime question at this point of time, and a lot of questions are still unanswered in this whole case. Once this case is going to come up in Punjab and Haryana High Court, once it going to be legally examined, after that the things will be more clear to understand how and on what basis this FIR had been registered. We have seen that we were present there in the court that day when the hearing was going on and when it was being examined by the Honorable Court legally, and during that argument and counter argument, one side the state government, they are representing their lawyers also. We have seen from our group side some of the lawyers, they were also present, they are putting up our points also, and during that argument and counter argument in the prima facie, what the court had observed, they had clearly indicating complainant was not known to the accused, and Bhawana, she has come from Delhi all the way to Ludhiana to cover an event.
एक्ट के अगेंस्ट जो धाराएं लगाई गई है वो यहाँ पे किस तरह से, अगर जो पंजाब पुलिस की तरफ से वो बताया जाएगा आज कोर्ट में कि किस बेसिस पे उन्होंने इन धाराओं को लगाया, भावना और हमारे जो बाकी टीम मेंबर्स है उनके खिलाफ। बने रहिए हमारे साथ गुरप्रीत, बिकॉज दिस इज द पंजाब एंड हरियाणा हाई कोर्ट, दिस इज अ स्पेशल conducted today, that last evening which had granted bail, interim bail till Monday to the Times Now reporter Bhawana Kishore, and when it comes to the regular bail plea hearing, that will be taken up by the Punjab and Haryana High Court today. But when it comes to the Aam Aadmi Party, that seems to be brazening it out because it did not leave to anyone's imagination. The arrest that was made days after Times Network reported on how the Delhi Chief Minister splurged 45 crores on his palatial bungalow, his residence, and that was loaded with exorbitant commodities. We played out pictures exactly how Arvind Kejriwal's now residence looks as of now, and this is exactly what came out of it. Let's take a look at the official statement that has now been put out by the Times Network.
Times Now of Bharat has been subjected to brazen harassment and intimidation tactics ever since the news break of Operation Sheesh Mahal, which uncovered the ultra-lavish and disproportionate expenditure incurred in refurbishing the official residence of Delhi Chief Minister. In spite of the rough treatment at the hands of AAP functionaries and private security personnel in Delhi in the last few days, while covering the story, the channel has been working relentlessly, interviewing ministers and political authorities and uncovering more details to show the true picture to the public. In a bizarre turn of events, on May 5, 2023, while invited to cover an AAP political program hosted by Arvind Kejriwal and Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann in Ludhiana, Times Now of Bharat's reporter Bhawana Kishore, along with cameraman Mritunjay and driver who had gone from Delhi to cover the event, were taken unawares and arrested by the Ludhiana police on charges of rash driving and insulting Dalits. In what appears to be an orchestrated series of events on May 5, the team was first forcibly denied access on ground to cover the Mohalla Clinic event presided by Mr. Kejriwal. While returning from the location at around 4 p.m, they were stopped by a group of women in an e-rickshaw which rammed into the car in which Bhavna and the team were travelling. They then forcefully stopped the got into a brawl and called the local police. We have reasons to believe that these women were motivated AAP workers. They allegedly claimed that the team abused them with SC/ST remarks. It is incomprehensible as to how people from Delhi in a car would be able to guess the caste of strangers on a street in Ludhiana. Among multiple rules violated by Punjab police, Bhawana Kishore, a woman reporter, was illegally detained without the presence of lady police personnel in the car. The male police who accompanied Bhavana was not wearing a name badge, which is mandatory requirement on duty. While family members are to be immediately informed of a person's detention, this rule was also flouted and Bhavana's family was informed only at 10:41 p.m. No lady can be arrested post-sunset. However, not only was Bhavana arrested at 8:55 p.m, she was also kept at the police station through the night until Saturday afternoon. They were also denied any legal or telephone access. Bhawana Kishore has been forced to sign some documents in Gurmukhi, clearly against her will and without the knowledge of the language. We believe this is a case of harassment and a signal of intimidation to Times Now Bharat to stop pursuing an uncomfortable story about the supreme leader of the party in power in the state. This is not just blatant misuse of the state machinery for vendetta, but also misuse and disrespect of the SC/ST Act, which is being invoked wrongly and without any basis to intimidate. Times Network is seeking legal recourse and cooperating with the investigating authorities.